nigga. Yo, welcome back to another episode. It's your boy, be motherfucking Cuban.
And it's your boy, I Am Good, and we back at it again with a new EP, man.
Yeah, we got a special guest in the house, but, you know, we had to crack our fucking drinks on.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I washed my car today. It looks beautiful.
Shit,
but,
you hand washed it yourself?
Yeah, bro.
In this hot ass heat, bro?
If you want me to wash your car, just let me know.
All
I got everything to wash the cars.
You got one of them air pressure,
I got
the water pressures, huh?
brother. I got the fucking foamer. I got everything. Fuck paying motherfuckers to wash my car, nigga. I just started watching YouTube and I learned how to do all that shit.
That shit,
I just got the quack membership, man. So
how much that running you, man?
Man, it's like I think it's like 20 some bucks a month.
That's not
But
bad.
just go anytime I want to. Basically, anytime I go to Winkham, I'm getting my car washed too. I'm just killing it.
I don't know what you want to drink, Pose, but fuck, I just fucking put some in my cup. Fuck. All right, so we have some.
I'm gonna pick up some more of that Havana Club, man. That shit. It's like it's secretly turned into one of my favorite drinks.
So we got some rum. We got 2 rums, and then I'm about to go fuck this dog up. Then we got some whiskey here. You know,
I had that before. Huh?
Yeah, Jimmy has that. Then you had this one before too. So this was 160.
That new one.
Yeah, and then this is another whiskey.
Well, you know I'm a whiskey connoisseur, so
you know. And then we have this punch. Shout out to my father-in-law who gave me this. It's all right. It's not like nothing. But if you want something good, bro, this or that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one.
There you go. So we got Post in the house, man. Post it's OG from the Woods. You feel me? She's an OG. He's a big homie. Old school player. But he's now in my family, so shout out to that.
Yeah, shout out to you, man.
Cheers, man. To a great
Cheers, brother.
episode. Oh shit. I'm gonna go get this dog. Ooh. I don't know if you guys can hear him, but
yeah,
he wilding right now.
He's wilding. Man, how's you guys
this week?
This week, man.
Man,
I know you have a boy. Yeah, man. He just had a baby, so.
Oh man, congrats, bro.
Thank you. My third boy. Can't seem to make a girl for nothing. I'm done trying now.
This man, the Lord blessed you.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's what everybody tell me. I wanted just one girl, but everybody tell me that you lucked up, man. You don't want those problems. But
I love my little.
Yeah, I'm about to say I get nervous too when I was nervous talking about that shit.
You know, like I just feel like. I don't know. Hold on. Because this nigga's
yeah, lock him in the room,
go
bro.
ahead and talk.
I always did want to have a boy first, just so she have a big brother, but it's just been boy after boy. It's my third one. It's like, man, I guess I ain't gonna get one.
Yeah, it's like you say you got 3 boys, so you live like vicariously, like you live through them. You teach them how to dress, you teach them how to talk to females. You know, you teach them mannerism. And I feel like when you have a girl, it's a complete opposite.
Yeah. You
feel me? So it's like you get more protective. You make sure they know the proper etiquette when a guy's trying to talk to them. You feel me? So I feel like a girl bring the best out of you.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I was kind of like feeling like I needed to be ready for. You know what I mean? Which is why I always wanted a boy first, but. Yeah, that's really the truth, and then plus, you know, you gotta have that boy to look after her when you get at school, because you can't be there all the time as daddy. But you know, had that big brother. You know, how the girls in school who had that big brother, you kind of respect them more. You don't want to cross them.
Oh shit, man, his brother right there. Like I gotta
like on the wood. Stacy came up there.
That nigga Stacy. Don't say my name, homie.
Did my sister a hoe?
Yeah, that's one of my favorite movies, man.
So I don't have to do an introduction because Poe's he lived here, so
yeah,
you know the Woods he's a Woods baby too, so you know welcome in.
I miss it, man. So let's get back in here, boy.
Shit. There's a mission to get in here, man. I'm grandfather in. You know, I'm an old folk, but. You know, Poe used to do music too.
Oh, really?
Back in the day.
Yeah. That's where I got the name Post from.
All right, you was rapping, or
I was rapping. I started off doing music with Stage. I remember one time he he needed somewhere to record. I think his uncle had kicked him out. He was beefing. And then I was living in the Gates back then, so I had the third floor was just one long ass loft, and it was just all mine. So I was like, hey, you can just record at my spot. Then he recorded one song. I did a verse on it. He was like, damn, you pretty good. You rap before? And I'm like, nah, that was my first one.
See, that's why I want to low key want to hop on. Like, I just want to, because I don't even know. Like, I'm gonna be the next Bad Bunny and shit, nigga.
Bro, but I hear my voice, I know it's ass, bro. Like, I can't do that.
But they can fuck with it. You feel me?
Yeah,
I had to go through a lot to get my voice the way I'm confident in it and sounding on it and stuff. Like
the only thing that gets me is like I guess is a count to it. You feel me? Like rhythm? And like the rhythm. Yeah, there you go. I'm just like, I guess I'd just be like Blueface.
I was
just offbeat.
It just came natural to me. Other than him teaching me how to count the bars and knowing when my verse is supposed to be ended, and you know what I mean. Hearing it in a song, that's type of stuff he taught me.
Do you miss doing it? Or
I do, but I think it kind of like got watered down when because for a while I wasn't working and that's all I was doing was music, and then not that I was getting tired of it. It was just that it was like the everyday. It was like we go to the club 2-3 times a week. Any other time we're in the studio. And then
it was just the repetition.
Yeah, and then it was like, and then I had a little post, and then it was like, well, now I need money to, you know what I mean? Because before it was just hustling, and you got unemployment, and you can live off of that when you're with moms, and it's just you. Yeah. You know what I mean? But then the responsibilities started weighing on me. I was just like, I'm going to just get a job and take it serious. And then I just didn't really have a lot of time for it no more. So I squeezed it in whenever I could. Somebody want a feature or something, I did. That's when I did the Tax Deuce, Cash Boy Tax shit. That shit was fun. I missed that.
No, I think like music is like when you have something like that, and like you really want to carry out that whole that dream that you have of being a rapper. I feel like when you doing that thing, like when you doing that, it's really therapeutic for like the situations you go through. When you writing down certain verses and you trying to get something off your chest, and especially like probably in that time you was having your first kid, so you was like writing it down.
Trust me, definitely. You could hear everything I was going through in my music. Like, cause that was when my cousin that got killed, so it's like, I was almost every verse is on my mind. It's like, you know what I mean? And it was just like it was different. It was a different person. It was like so that's where the name Post came from. It was like. It was like way different from. Well, originally it was like a little joke. Remember, because Jeezy was a snowman, and then I was like, I had took a picture of my my mailman, and then I was like, oh yeah. Stage was like, you should call yourself the Postman. And then
I always thought about that because I always used to be wanting to be like, wait a minute with the Postman.
I was trying to run with it too. I tried to have Mitro make me a beat like that, and then it just I don't know it was sounding corny, and I was like, nah. Like the way he kind of like sampled it, it was like I don't think it was no way to do it other than, remember Joel Santana had sampled that same thing too. And then so it was like it was kind of no other way to do it without sounding like he was copying that anyway. So it was like, it was a good idea. We tried. So then it just came shortened, and everybody just was calling me Post. And then I just was like, it sounds better. You take it more serious than the Postman. You know what I mean? And I just spell it Post and just all capital letters. So
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I remember when I met you, you were still living here. You were at Daniel's house.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Wait, what?
Was it Daniel's house? Yeah. We're at Daniel's house. Well Maria's.
Daniel was still living here when I was in
here. It was like Daniel, Maria, and them. We were all in the house. And I came in, he's like, oh, this is Post. And I looked at you and I was like, Post? And then we were playing beer pong.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then I was like, Post. I was like, all right. And then the whole night I was like, wait a minute, it's a Post.
You saying we was playing the beer pong in the house?
Yeah,
in the apartment?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, and then the whole night I was like, and every time I shot, D-Log. Hyman was there. Everybody was there.
And then I had like a couple of my coworkers too.
Yep.
Yeah, Ceci and Cisco. Yep. Those was my dogs back there. They used to always come and fuck with us.
That must have been a minute ago because I don't remember Hyman. That nigga,
Bro.
he was here probably like my sophomore year and he left.
Yeah, it's a minute. It was a minute.
Mm-hmm.
It was been when did you live
2010?
I want to say I lived in here. I would say because we already had
you had
baby
Lil
posts.
Yeah.
We had Lil Post and baby posts, and I would say 2013, maybe 2014. I was in here.
Yeah, because Hyman at the time Hyman was already playing.
Yeah.
He was already out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was already in Mexico playing and stuff.
He was doing his thing. Yeah, that shit was funny though, because I was like, and then I got home and I was drunk as fuck, and he was like, and I was like, yeah. And she was, the next day she was like, why were you singing that song? I was like, oh, this is some nigga named Post in Hyman House, and he was like, oh. So then after that, so you start seeing this nigga around more and more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I wanted to say something. Before we get everything started, make sure you guys subscribe, like.
Nigga, we skipped that whole part.
Yeah, we just had to get that
right
out.
into the conversation.
I was thinking like, yeah, shit, you were supposed to say that a long time ago.
Make sure you guys hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button, because it helps with the algorithm. And you guys might be wondering, why subscribe? Why? Like, just why do you guys subscribe? Just subscribe, you feel me? Because we know we're the best podcast out there in IE.
You stay updated.
You stay updated. We talk shit. We do everything. Everybody was been fucking with us the last episode.
Mm-hmm.
Not Tim's. The
one we just dropped.
Yeah. The one that we're talking about. If you ever had a fart and you get stuck in your butt cheeks.
Nigga stupid. I don't know why you brought that shit up.
Everybody said, nigga, that happened to you a lot. And I said, nah, it just happened to me once. And I was like, does this happen to a lot of people? Because, nigga, I was in the middle of conversation. I was trying to do a little shimmy and shit, nigga. And I was
I say, nigga, that only happens to me like on a sweaty day. Like,
I would think like it would be easier because it's sweaty. It would just
nigga, it just go back and forth, up and down. We got into detail, man. Y'all gotta tap into that EP, man.
Everybody been fucking with that. We're back on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
Yes.
So make sure you guys tap in with that. Shout out to my daughters out there. But let me take a sip.
Now, something I did want to bring up is because you posted it on Instagram, that Bob Marley movie.
Ooh,
man, that shit looks fucking amazing, bro.
Who they got playing them, man? White boy?
Nah, bro.
they got this light skinned dude.
That's the only part that I was mad. The only part that I was mad. I thought they was gonna get his
sons.
Not his son.
Or
his nephew. Skip Marley.
Uh-huh.
But I swear to God, he looks just like Bob.
Yeah, but
it looks like Bob.
You gotta think about it. Can he play the role? Can he do it? You know.
That's what everything came up to mind.
I was watching the Kevin Hart thing, and then he was talking to Ice Cube. And then he was telling him about how he was really serious about getting his son to be prepared for that role, and his son took it very, very serious. And he was like, yeah, he was like insulted that they had people on standby, or I guess maybe auditioning for the spot too. So he was like, it was like 5 other Ice Cubes there, and he was like, man, what the fuck? We don't need these people. I'm here. I got this.
Yeah.
And he was like, he really knocked it out, and now he's a respectable Hollywood actor.
He did that Den of Thieves.
Yeah,
man, that was a good ass movie.
Yeah.
You know, it was one I didn't know he was in, and he did a pretty good job. But I mean, he didn't have a big role, but I forget what it was. It was the one when I think Jamie Foxx was in it, and then Jamie Foxx was locked up. They said he had raped and killed some white girl. And it's like based on a true story.
Yeah. I did hear about. I think it's on HBO Max.
Yeah, I must have seen it on there. But then,
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but Ice Cube's son was in there. I was like, oh damn, I didn't even know he was in here. But he did a good job. You know what I mean? Just regular roles, so he's not stuck in just that role. You know,
just playing his father,
being his father. So yeah.
So I always like to like when we have guests, I like to get to know them. Well, so my audience can get to know you.
Yeah.
Because this podcast is meant for the murder babies. Were you born in the murder?
No, I was born in Bellflower.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was born in Bellflower, lived in Long Beach and Norwalk until I moved out to the murder in, I would say summer of 97, 98. I know I was going to the 8th grade.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
I did my 8th grade.
You were at Sunnymead?
Yeah, did my 8th grade at Sunnymead. That's where I know a lot of people from. Then did all 4 years at Mobile High.
Yep. That's what's up.
Yeah, that's right. We all Mobile graduates.
I know, all Mobile graduates. Shit. So I think it was your guys' year where it was like riots out there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I remember one day where me and my mom, my brother was going. You graduated what year?
03.
03. Okay, so my brother was going to high school. He I think he was going to high school or like. I think he was going to high school.
Nigga, he must have been going to high school.
No, I don't know if he was like in 7th or 8th grade. I don't remember where this happened. But we were going, right? We were going to the mall because we were going to go shopping. And there was a riot. Boom, boom. They were beating the nigga ass in the front of the school. Just and my brother's gay, so he started crying. And I was like, why? I looked at him and said, why are you crying? He's like, because I don't want to go to mall. It's bad. And I'm like, the fuck? I was like, so my brother ended up going to the op school, Vista.
Mm-hmm.
He was the first, I think he was the second or first class that graduated. So I was
so
like,
it must be like 05, huh?
06. 06.
Okay.
Yeah, so 06.
Okay, so the first class they went was
06.
sophomores, so they might have been 05.
Yeah.
Because I remember I wanted to go, like, every year I was trying to change schools. I don't know.
Why?
Nigga, Mobile?
But look,
Hey, of course
because look, when in the 8th grade, I met my two of my best friends, Dedrick and then David.
Mm-hmm.
So we were the team.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it was just us three, and then we added D Wood when we met him freshman year because he went to Badgers.
Oh, okay.
So, but our sophomore year, Dedrick went to Arlington, and then
what? Damn.
Because his mom lived out in Mobile with his grandma. His mom lived in Riverside, so he went to go live with his mom. And then
Arlington's a fucking ugly ass school. I'm sorry.
It is. That
shit is ugly as fuck.
But that was my dog. And then he was in like.
He's like, I'm trying to go to Arlington too.
My boy Dave, he couldn't really like do shit on the weekends and stuff. So outside of school, I hung out with Dedrick.
Oh, okay.
So I wanted to go to school with him, but my mom was like, I ain't driving you out there.
What school?
No.
Arlington.
Oh, okay.
So he went to Arlington 10th grade. Then 11th grade, he went to North Vista. And then I was like, I want to go to North Vista.
Where's North Vista at?
It's in Riverside, too.
Yeah, about to say it's in Riverside.
Oh, okay.
And then she was like, nah. She was like, once you start driving, you can go to any school you want to.
Damn.
And then, so I started driving like end of 11th grade.
Oh, okay.
And then I didn't want to go no more because I was like, shit, I already did 3
years. 3 years, yeah.
I was like, I might as well stay here.
My mom had told me, because my mom wanted to go to Vista because she knew like Mobile was bad. So I told my mom, I was like, man, I said, okay, the first fight that I get into, you can move me to Vista. And she was all right. First day of school.
Nigga, fight.
It was Aaron goes, nigga, we fighting Mexicans. I said, nigga, what? He's like, yeah, we fighting Mexicans. I was like, fuck. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I had 6th period and then I had like all the essays in there. I'm like, fuck, man. I was like, all right, fuck it. We end up fucking doing the thing. Boom, boom, boom.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing happened. So my senior year comes around. And I said, Mom, I got in a fight the first day of school. He said, when? I was like, my freshman year. And she goes, what? I was like, remember I came home and I said I got a headache? He's like, yeah. I was like, because I got popped in the fucking head. That Mexican hit me in the back of the head so hard, bro.
But you know what? My mom didn't want me to go to Mobile because my brother was from Sex Cash at the time. And they were starting the riots and shit. So she was like, you got an option either go to... You can go to Mobile because it's right around the corner, or you can go to Valley View, and that's when Valley View was getting the whole school redone. So she was just like, you can go to that school, but you have to find somebody who can give you a ride. Couldn't find nobody, so I ended up going to Mobile. And I remember when you said the first fight, my brother was like, "Nigga, I'm gonna be up there, so make sure you ready." I'm like,
I think your brother was there.
Yeah, he was there.
He was there.
That nigga, he had graduated.
I know your brother.
Yeah, probably.
Martell
Harris. Yeah.
Sounds familiar. I gotta see him.
He long head ass nigga. But
what's her name?
Yeah.
So
I think he had because we
graduated
went to,
what year?
I think he had graduated. Well, shit, he dropped out in 04 probably, and he was supposed to graduate in 06, I think. And he stopped going to school his junior year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so shit.
Yeah.
He dropped out, but
the only reason why I know him because we were here.
Oh, okay, I do.
You think so?
Yeah. So we were here, and
he used to always be up in these motherfuckers all the time.
I think so.
He's here with Baby Slim and shit.
Yeah.
And then I was looking at him, and I was like, man, that nigga kind of looks like Mark. And I'm just like from far, like at the basketball court, and he was playing basketball, so I'm like, whatever. So then, I think we were going. It was me, Tone Dog. I want to say it was 10. We passed by your house and we seen your brother, and I said, oh shit, that's where Mark lived. Yeah. And that's when I put 2 and 2 together. And I was like, oh, that's when I asked this nigga. I said, your brother's from Such Guys? He's like, yeah. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, that was just, everybody just knew me because of that nigga. Yeah. So I was just like, man, I got to make a lane for myself, man, because that shit going to lead me down the wrong path. So.
Good thing Baby Slim got locked up.
Yeah.
Because nigga, everybody would know me because of Baby Slim.
That nigga used to cause a lot of hell, bro.
Fuck it. Recipes to Clayvon.
Yeah, rest in peace, man.
Shmeeg, I had Shmeeg going to class, right? Shmeeg, that nigga used to always come drunk. He goes, hey. I said, what, nigga? I used to call him Shark Tooth.
Yeah.
His fucking shit all fucked up. I said, what, nigga? What you want? And it was like second period. Hey, you got a Sprite? And I said, I got a Sprite, nigga. What the fuck?
Just randomly?
Yeah, nigga. And then he goes, because I
always bring Sprites. Nigga, just like I asked for.
He goes, yeah, because I got a potty. You want some? I said, nigga, what would I fuck have with Sprite? Came out. He goes, oh no, I'm just asking. So I was like, nah. So one day I remember, my uncle I went to my aunt's house and they had like a bottle of Sprite. I said, oh, I'm gonna take this shit for this nigga. So I came. I said, hey, you got some liquor? He said, why would I have liquor for? I was like, you motherfucker. So I was like, because I got a Sprite, nigga. But me and Smeagol got drunk on I think it was math class. He got fucked up. Like, I was so fucking drunk, nigga. Because I took it, go. And I got the Sprite. Woo. And then when I got up, nigga, when the air hit you, I said, ooh, fuck.
Y'all niggas was bad.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
I ain't do none of that shit in school.
No?
Nigga, when I was going to school, I used to take my bro roaches that he used to leave under the brick, like by our house, nigga. I used to take the roaches and smoke them bitches on the way to the school, bro.
One thing is, I was more of a smoker in high school, so I would ditch and then go smoke with the homies or whatever. But
I never ditched.
I came back. I remember I was high as fuck. Had night school and shit, and then it was like, damn.
Was night school like Did they give you like an hour break? Because did they give us an hour break? They give us like a 30 minute, like a 30-minute break.
Extended break, bro. Because it was probably like 30 minutes.
Yeah, it was probably like 30 minutes. Just because you be in there for like an hour.
2 hours, nigga. We were in the motherfucker for 2 hours.
You go in there for an hour, and then you get a little break, and then you go back in for an hour. But I think I just had 2 classes. One was Monday and Wednesday. The other one was Tuesday and Thursday.
Nigga, I had sophomore.
From the other day.
Nigga, from sophomore all the way to senior year, nigga, I had night school.
Oh shit!
Nah, see, the only reason I had night school is because in my second.
So you were good in high school.
Second half, not really. The second half of the my senior year, I didn't want full schedule, and then they weren't offering those 2 classes that I needed to graduate. They weren't offering them during regular school time. I had to do night school. Oh, because they had just changed the rule that year.
I fucked up and I didn't pass no classes freshman year.
I was about to say, I didn't.
I had the only class I passed was Miss Harris, and it was English, and because she didn't let us, we didn't do shit.
I know Miss Harris, she was so cool.
She was cool, bro.
She didn't give a fuck.
Shout out to Mario because this nigga came in high as fuck, right? Mm-hmm. And Miss Harris said, "Let me smell your fingertips." And he was like,
"Oh,
what,
nigga?"
He looks at me, and I think
she knew. She smoked weed. That's why.
No, that's what she said. She said, "You think I'm dumb?"
Let me smell your fingertips.
Yeah. And then I'm looking at her like
he didn't spray some shit.
But look, nigga. I had told Mario. He was like, "Hey, you have a pen cap?" I said, "Oh, let me check." Boom. So I got it, and I was like, "Yeah." He said, "You want some?" And I said, "I'm good, bro." He's like, "All right." So he goes around the corner. He hits that shit and it comes back in late, nigga. Not even like, I said, nigga, you could like waited a little bit so the smoke could like leave. No, that nigga came in and smelled weed. Damn. And then like I'm like, he's sitting next to me, so Miss Harris comes, looks at me, and he goes, "Who's smoking weed?" I said, "Not me." And then she looks at Mario. Mario was like, "Oh, hi." And then he was like, let me smell your fingertips. And I looked at her, I said, "Me?" She goes like, "Yeah." So I go like this, and then she's like, "Okay." And then she smells Mario, and she's like, "Get up."
Go.
Leave. They didn't call the camp or nothing. Just told that nigga to leave.
Oh, she just told him to leave the class.
Yeah, just leave the class. So shout out to Miss Harris, man.
She didn't tell
You know her
my
husband. You know her husband was on that Last Chance on.
Coach Harris.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I knew Coach Harris.
Yeah. He was.
I didn't know who you was talking about, Miss Harris. I was like, who the hell?
Yeah, Coach Harris. Yeah, he was on. He was on Last Chance for You. I think that's what it's called.
Last Chance You.
Yeah, Last Chance You.
Yeah, and he's like I think he got a good ass gig right now.
Yeah, like he's fucking.
He was up at Chafee for a minute.
Yeah.
And
But
he was doing it.
you know that coach that was with him, the
Martin?
white dude,
Oh no.
the head coach on that show.
No, I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch it? Oh,
No, I just knew. I got him on Facebook. That's my dog.
So I seen the head coach, like he was buying some shit, and I'm looking at him. I was like, I said, you the coach from Last Chance You or whatever. And he was like, yeah, you watched that, man. I was like, yeah. He's like, I heard you going through some shit right now. He was like, I got it fixed already.
You going through some shit right now.
Because they're like fucking saying that he was doing like some shit that he got in trouble. Like I forgot what it was. I think it was some like tax shit.
Oh.
Yeah. And so yeah. Shout out to that.
As long as he wasn't like my Spanish teacher, man, I don't want to put him out there.
Go ahead, throw him
Go
out
ahead,
there, bro.
you don't have to say no
I think he
names.
turned his life around.
You don't have to say no names.
No, my Spanish teacher, he had I think when I took Spanish late too. I think it was probably like my
Spanish 1?
Yeah, Spanish 1, like 11th grade. And then he was having a relationship with a freshman. Oh. And then I was in class, they came and took that nigga out. I was like,
they caught that nigga in
the love letters and stuff.
Nigga.
What a perv.
Dumbass.
He was telling us that he had his family had arranged a marriage with another family in Mexico, but he was out here in the U.S. working and stuff. And then, I guess he couldn't wait. And he was trying to get this freshman chick. The cops and the principal came to the class one day, took him out, and then gave us a sub. We had a sub the whole rest of the year. Damn. Everybody passed. I didn't learn no Spanish.
Nigga, they gave me
predator, bro.
They gave me fucking Spanish native. Nigga, I know how to talk Spanish. I don't know how to read it or write it like that. You feel me? I don't know the little fucking accents and all that shit. Nigga, the teacher's like, Abraham, can you write? I said, I don't even know how to write in English, nigga. So what the fuck?
Yeah, nigga, I had my girl doing that shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I had a, who I was dating back then. Like she.
Well, I had my mom do my homework.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Cheater, man.
Shit, nigga, I had my girl doing that.
So that's what
shit.
she was like. How do you not know you like getting A's in your homework? And I was like, I just look at the book.
It looked simple.
But then I had a Miss Magana's punk ass.
What? What'd you say?
Miss Magana.
Oh.
What the fuck? He said something else. Like, wait, what'd you say?
Because at first he's like, because I had to fuck her.
No,
if I wanted to get an A, I had to hit it.
Fuck this bitch. You feel me?
Nah, I had Miss
like, wait,
Magana,
what?
and she was a hater, bro. Fuck that bitch. I don't give a fuck.
Nah, but I ended up seeing him again. That's the reason why I didn't want to say nothing. Because I ended up seeing him again. I was working this one job where I was building office furniture and Office Depot and Staples. So I'm in Corona doing the Staples out in Corona.
Yeah.
And I'm building shit and something like, hey, what's up? He was like, hey, how you doing? It's Miss.
I will bleep it out.
I told him.
We'll bleep it out.
Damn, I snitched him.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have you pause right there. We'll be back.
Oh shit! What?
Oh, nice to meet you. I was like, okay, I thought I met you already.
That is true.
All right, so we back. But you were saying you got this nigga back in the. Was this like a place? Was he working there or
No. He was
shopping.
He was doing some shopping. I was working, and then we just seen each other and we knew each other. Cause he was really teaching me good, you know what I mean, good Spanish until he got arrested, and then the rest of the year it was just we was bullshitting. We just had to show up for attendance because whoever they put as the substitute didn't even know Spanish, couldn't teach it. So
That's
it was
fucking,
like
that's easy money
everybody
right there.
everybody just basically passed as long as you show up, and we just hang out,
Easy money.
mess around with girls.
I would have been like, fuck it, I'm talking this whole period, nigga.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. So so I had seen him and he was like, "Hey man,
How long after was this?
let me see, because I graduated."
Wait, was it a white dude, bro?
Nah, he was Mexican.
He Mexican. He said Mexican.
Damn.
So
What you talking about?
yeah, because he was Mexican. His family had arranged marriage for him in Mexico.
I think I know what you're talking
They
about.
were still in Mexico, and then the lady he was supposed to marry, she was still in Mexico with her family. He was allowed to go off to college.
He goes, fuck that. I'm not going to marry this bitch. I'm going to get this little shorty.
He used to tell us his doubts, you know what I mean? Because he was like, how am I supposed to marry somebody I never met? And, you guys are lucky your culture lets you choose who you want. You know what I mean? But I was like, I feel for you, but that's what you got to do.
I don't give a fuck.
Well, I know in some cultures it's
my mom and my dad was arranged.
Arranged? Ooh.
Supposedly that nigga had money. But I don't know where the money's at.
It's always.
I don't know where my dad's money's at.
It's usually the male family who has the money,
right?
And they just have to make sure their daughter is pure.
Like,
So
a virgin pure.
Yeah, like so they know.
That shit happened to my mom.
No niggas know that woman. So you giving them somebody that's pure is worth it, and then they have I think they have like a diary. I don't know who has the diary.
I don't know, but
I think the diary.
So how my grandma did it was like,
bills.
They keep receipts on
it.
So how my grandma did it was like, if you sleep with her,
that's your girl.
That's your girl. So my grandma's rest in peace to my grandma, but she was low key a bad person. Got my mom drunk, and then my dad got in there, and then he was like, "Oh yeah, you have to marry." So if I don't know.
Oh, you say it was arranged like that?
Well, that and then like my grandma's like, "You gonna marry him?"
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because they be more scared of the possibility that, you know what I mean, nobody else will want after somebody didn't had her.
Yeah. But I don't know.
Or you get her, or.
But my dad said.
Your dad's grandma? Your dad's mom?
My mom's mom. My mom said.
Okay, so that's what.
My mom said, "Oh, this guy got money. That's you."
Oh,
boom,
yeah.
boom, boom.
Yeah, you got it.
And then like old school, like my grandma's old school, so my grandma was like, "Well, you slept with him, now you have to marry him." And my mom was drunk. My mom was like, "I don't know what the fuck, like." So,
damn, that's us.
Yeah, that's some shit, man.
So when I met him, right, I seen him. I was like, "Hey, man, how you doing?" And I'm like, in the back of my head, I'm like, "Damn, how was those 5 to 7 years?" Like
he did that.
I think it was about that much time because I mean, I try to think what year that was. I was working at that job versus 2002, probably when he got arrested. So yeah, I think it had to be like 5.
That nigga's probably locked up at that time.
5 to 7 years. I know he was locked up that time. But yeah, so he was like, yeah, I made a mistake, and you know, I really devoted my life to Christ in prison, and yeah, I get it, bro, because you in there for the wrong shit. Yeah, you in there for the wrong shit, bro. So yeah, it's best for you to devote your life.
But
one thing
he
was just like, yeah, you know, that's all behind me, and I'm running a ministry now, and I was like,
yeah, right. That nigga's ministry, these little young ladies.
I was like, you better stay away from them Christian girls, boy.
I was about to say one thing that I was watching on HBO Max, right?
Yeah.
I was watching the Jared story. The
Subway guy. Yeah, I seen that shit. Yeah.
That's on what? I always want to know what was going on with that.
You haven't seen that shit?
That's on Hulu.
It's on Hulu. Yeah. No, it's also on. I forgot. It's somewhere else. It's on Peacock, I think, too.
Yeah, probably on Peacock as well.
I don't want to throw you off, but one thing I did watch was the Marilyn Monroe shit. I wanted to see what the big hype was. Yeah. But I'll talk about that later.
Oh, that was that. Oh, now
she was bad, though. Badass. Yeah, she was bad, though.
Oh, man, I love her.
You talking about Marilyn Monroe?
No, but the actress that played her, though.
Oh, no.
I started watching the documentary.
I watched the documentary.
Oh, you watched the documentary?
Not the story one.
Oh, you didn't watch the story?
Oh,
no. I know what you're talking about. She is bad.
It's on my list, though. It's on my list.
You know who's bad?
Damn. She's so bad.
Oh, what's her name?
List,
the girl that plays she's in the on like all the movies from like Avengers and shit. Redheaded girl.
Johansson.
Yeah.
Scarlett Johansson.
Oh my
she's
God,
so bad.
she's so bad.
She like, yeah, she wasn't the baddest white girl
Sorry,
I've ever
Lydia.
seen in my life.
I like Jennifer Lawrence too, man.
Jennifer Lawrence is
Jennifer Lawrence, yeah.
Yeah.
bad, especially.
But
hold
What
on.
was that?
What's the one? I think it was Scarlett Johansson. They were saying that her butt was too big, and then they was like,
Oh yeah,
kinda
that
like
was the
trying-
Marvel movies. That was the Marvel movies
Yeah, and
when
then
they
they
said
were
it was
trying
too
to like,
big?
yeah, they was trying to like tone it down and
Why?
like, using special effects because she's supposed to be stupid athletic and
So what?
it doesn't
Fat
fit.
ass booty.
It
She wearing
doesn't fit
skin
with her.
tight.
I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck,
it
but
doesn't fit with her body. Her
Jennifer
attributes.
Lawrence, that movie, I think it's called Spy or Red Spy or some shit like that. Bro, she comes out naked in that shit.
She come out naked in the other one,
Bro,
the new one that just came out.
which one?
No Hard Feelings.
Oh, with that young dude.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I know what he talking
It's
about.
like
I need
it's
to
a
see that
comedy,
shit.
right?
Yeah.
No, but so this one, bro, it's like she's
She's serious,
She's
though.
like she's trained to be a spy. I went to watch it with Lydia's parents, nigga. It's a bunch of sex scenes, nigga. It was the awkwardest fucking thing because I had Lydia's mom next to me. I'm like, what the fuck? I said, why are we watching
sit
this
there.
shit? Like, what the fuck? I'm looking at
You
Lydia.
over there like, what is this?
And Jimmy's like this.
You trying to enjoy it?
This is not art.
What are we looking at right now?
Jimmy's like this. And I'm like,
Like he's intrigued.
yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
I'd be like, nigga, this is awkward, bro, for me. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
But Jennifer Lawrence get naked? Damn.
Bro, I
Can't
told
blame
Lydia, I
you.
said, it's Jennifer Lopez, Johansson, whatever her name is, and
But-
Scarlett Johansson.
What's
and then-
that girl name, though, that played Marilyn Monroe?
I don't know.
But
I don't know, but I'll tell you one thing.
She played
my list got Selma Hayek.
Oof,
You're
Crazy.
ageless. She ageless, bro.
What is it called? Hall pass? I have
That's
a hall
Jennifer
pass.
Aniston.
You
nigga.
ain't got no hall pass.
I got a hall pass, bro.
Have you seen that movie?
Hall pass? Yeah.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, she's bad. Yeah.
I told Lydia,
I love that movie.
I said, Lydia,
that movie is so
if I
funny.
see any of them, I'm catching a case.
Yeah.
I'm catching a case. I don't give a fuck.
That's crazy.
Oh no, you know what I'm thinking of? My bad. I'm thinking of Horrible Bosses.
Horror bosses.
That
Oh,
shit's
you
funny
talking
as
about
fuck.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Aniston.
Yeah.
She was bad in that.
She's
one,
bad. She's
too.
still bad, bro.
Mm-hmm.
For to be old. But you know who like people like get me weird and like when I say this, but Reese Witherspoon. I don't know why she's so bad to me. I don't know why.
Reese Witherspoon is. Oh, that's a.
She played the reason why I kind of like her is the movie Walk the Line. Some reason that country accent gets me.
She do that too good and she do that too often.
You know who I
don't
got
that
a
wouldn't
weird
do it
fetish for?
Who,
I
me?
don't know why. I think it's from
You?
my childhood. Yeah.
Who?
Drew Barrymore.
I like Drew Barrymore.
Dreamer,
too.
yeah.
I
For
like
some
Drew
reason.
Barrymore.
You know
I
where?
don't know how
not
that's
like-
part of your childhood because she was like growing up with me when
You know-
when
you
she
know
was on
what
ET,
movie?
We were like the same
yeah.
age.
You know what movie got me with?
What?
What's it called? What the fuck is that movie with the three girls?
Charlie's Angels.
Charlie's Angels.
Ooh.
That's where she got me, bro. I said, oh my god.
Yeah, Drew Barrymore was
Crazy.
fire
Let
in
me
that
see.
shit.
Yeah, she was dope in that. I'm trying to think if it was another one that she really
Never Been
liked.
Kissed.
Never Been Kissed, yeah.
That one too.
She was bad in that one, too.
51st Dates.
She was a little bit older.
I'm like, I don't give a fuck, nigga.
But
She played a little stupid with me though.
I always had a little fetish for her, like, just for, like...
Yeah.
like-
She up there too. She's cool. You know who I like though too? She played in Charlie's Angels with her, Lucy Liu.
Ooh,
The Asian girl.
Ooh.
Man, that's probably one of the baddest Asians I ever seen in my life.
I don't blame you on that one, bro.
Oh, man.
Fuck. Yeah.
And like,
Man, oh man.
man,
We about to get in trouble.
That-
on this one,
Yeah,
Fuck.
my wife go see this and be like, "What? Nigga, you watching all these films that?"
He's like, that's why you watch fucking Charlie's Angels all
I'm
the
sorry.
time.
I just thought it was a good movie.
nah, for real.
And then he goes, you only watch Scene.
And you know,
Because,
and Cameron Diaz is bad too.
Oh yeah, Cameron Diaz is bad too. I
You know
thought
what I
Cameron
mean? So
Diaz.
it's like they really set us up to fail for that movie.
Cameron Diaz is Cuban. You know that?
Did
Nigga, no, she not.
Yeah, she's Cuban.
Where you hear that from?
The internet.
Nigga,
the internet?
she-
Google.
I thought she
She's
was a-
Cuban.
This is-
Like she's
yeah.
like
This
a
is-
quarter Cuban or
This
some
is
shit.
Googleable.
Listen, you can Google that shit, bro. Her fire.
She's like a quarter Cuban or some shit like that.
Quarter Cuban. I'm a quarter French.
Yeah, real
Pretty
shit.
sure you are, nigga.
I know I'm half white because my mom, she,
And then
White?
last name is
yeah,
Harris.
my great grandma is white.
What's me Harris?
Harris
My
is a
life.
white name.
No,
Yeah,
it's
my-
not.
Nigga, that's a slave name.
Yeah, Harris Johnson and
Hill is a white name.
Yeah, so you have white in
because our ancestors
you might not have white in it, but white, but your last name is a white name.
Because my grandma is from Yakuza, Mississippi, right? So she's known.
My last name is Black.
Yeah. That's kind of crazy.
Nah, just fucking with you guys. My last name is Spain from Spain.
Yeah, I was like, do I know my nigga last name or not?
Because
I was like,
what? My last name is Johnson.
My grandma is from Mississippi, so my great grandma was taken from our natural homeland and came over here. And
she got raped.
Yeah, and she was a slave, and that's where I got my last name Harris from. From a white man who raped her and gave her name officially and documented that shit. And Johnson as well, because Johnson is a white name.
It's a slave name.
I think all the ones that end with son is the slaves' names, or they were slave owners, as far as Jack's son.
Yeah.
John's son.
Yeah.
William's son. You know what I mean? That's where it comes from, the son part.
That's some shit.
But like Hill, the slave owner gave those last name to you guys. So
that's crazy. I want to even.
I
think,
learned that
like,
in history
what's
class.
my original last name?
But why Hill? That don't even make sense.
I don't know.
Because there's people named Hilson. Like Carrie.
True that.
I don't know.
Carrie Hilson.
So was
bad
we?
White girl.
So we.
If your last name,
now.
Hey,
Not
Carrie,
now.
Carrie,
Back in the day.
If your last name is not,
I thought you mean Carrie. I thought you mean
that's
Carrie.
a bad white girl. I said, who?
I'm thinking of white girl American Idol. I'm sorry, my bad. Ooh. Carrie Hilson, she the light skin. My bad.
Who was you talking about?
oh my god.
I think I know which one you talking about. What was her name?
Kelly Clarkson. My bad.
Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah.
What's that other one? Underwood? Carrie Underwood or?
That's Blair Underwood.
No, nigga.
Oh, well, Blair Underwood is dude. It is Carrie Underwood's country singer.
Country singer. Yeah.
Blair Underwood is like the dude model or something.
I don't know who that nigga is. But you were saying something about Jeff, fucking
Hornacek.
Bro, that nigga's a nigga. That nigga was a weirdo, bro. That nigga's a weirdo.
Jared, he was part of all.
Yeah. Oh yeah. See, we got way off.
Yeah, we got way off.
And I said I didn't want to.
Bro, we get way off. We get way off topic.
Go ahead, because I was interested in that. I want to know what he do and like why.
Bro, that nigga's a weirdo.
We'll never understand why, but go ahead.
Exactly. So
he's just sick in the head, nigga.
So he was, well, as far as we know, he was always about the subway shit, right? So he was going to middle schools, teaching little kids healthy habits to get into as far as eating. So he would take pictures with little kids, and he would tell them, like, what do you like to do in school? What is your favorite subject? But he would also tell them, like, like what do you do when you sleep at night and shit like that? Like
weird questions, bro.
Just like touchy subjects that's kind of it'll make you kind of pissed off. Like what the fuck was this nigga really doing? So it was a teacher that caught wind of that shit. One of the students that told him they caught wind of that shit. So she was like, all right, let me kind of investigate. Let me get close with him and make sure like that he's not on some predator type shit. So she got close with him. Told the FBI. And when the FBI got wind of it, they were like, all right, you stay on topic with him. You make sure you feel you make him comfortable. You make sure like he talk about, child molestation and shit like that. So she got into topic, was like, what do you like to do on your spare time? Or what do you do? And he was like, oh, I like to look at child porn and shit like that.
That shit
what the hell?
And she was working with the FBI at the time. So in that time,
well, spoiler alert. So anybody want to watch this shit?
My bad,
just
y'all.
skip that shit until
I got into detail with that shit. Yeah,
no, but he really just told her that.
Yeah, bro. Like he would call her up. He'll call her up.
Oh,
yeah.
so
she played as his girlfriend.
So she played it.
She played it off like she was interested in doing
they
that.
sent her in as a spy, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, because I thought she was saying that they wanted him to make him seem comfortable like he already was, and then just like, oh, don't let him know we're onto him type shit, and like.
So there was his manager.
Was it Sting? Huh?
Was it his manager or his somebody too? Like he was a weirdo too. The other nigga that was with him, it was like his promoter or some shit like that. But he would like get all these kids like. He even did it to his stepdaughter. She like he put cameras all over their room.
Oh hell no!
And like the mom would let him smoke and drink, and like they would like the guy would tell their mom like, I want to have sex with your daughters. Like we should have a threesome with your daughters. Like that's like weirdo shit, bro. Like,
and it's just to think like after every fucking commercial you would see this nigga fucking saying whatever the Subway commercial was about. Like we used to see him.
Did you like Subway when you were little?
It's kind of weird because he used to make me want to go. Like real shit. Because like we kids like.
Look, he ain't make me want to go.
No.
Like
but I'm gonna be real with you. I tried Subway the first time after high school.
Oh really?
Yeah, I never had Subway.
Shit, I used to go.
No, I used to eat Subway like you know what I mean. Just like if I felt like I ate too much regular fast food, then I felt like that would kind of
wasn't fast food and shit.
Absorb it, and then I'll be back good. I'll restart all my engines.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So it kind of like made you feel like you was eating good because you ate Subway. So I'll try it every once in a while, but I didn't like it. It would never be like really my first food of choice.
He was the one that made me interested in like, okay, Subway is a turkey sandwich. All right, let me go see what this turkey sandwich is all about. And he was the one that made me go to Subway to try it. And I was a young nigga at the time.
I'm older, so Subway was just Subway. You know what I mean? His advertisements did nothing to me.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
Yeah, I grew up
I'm really picky. Like I'm really picky with what the fuck I eat. So like I thought I had to like go order like a sandwich, and I couldn't tell him like, oh, I don't want no mayo, no mustard, none of that bullshit. So when Lydia took me, I was like, oh, so like what do I do? She's like, just tell him what you want. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's the main reason why I liked it. It's because you can pick and choose what you want, and you see them make it right in front of you. Yeah. So it's kind of like you that one thing when Eminem was like, it could be somebody at Burger King spitting on your earrings. Because that kind of made you like think about, damn. Yeah. When Subway said we make it right in front of you, you know. Yeah. I dare somebody spitting my shit in front of me.
Yeah, like, real shit.
And then think they're gonna put it on wrap it up and give it to me with a smile. I'm gonna beat your
you guys like Jersey Mike's?
Jersey Mike's.
They cool.
I like their Philly cheesesteaks.
Bro, nah.
I think the
you have to go to Philly's Best.
I think the other ones that came after Subway to try to follow up what they was
Don't
doing.
say Dick's. What is that? What is that called? Dick's?
No, I don't go to no Dick's subs. What you talking about?
Real shit.
Johnny
Dick's. Real Dick's in them motherfuckers.
Bro, that shit is so gross.
No. It's this one that's over there by Walmart, Super Walmart now. And it's pretty good.
It's inside. I know what you're talking about.
It's right next
to the bank. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
They got like the Wagyu.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Wagyu steak.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So they pretty dope.
Yeah.
But other than that, I think Jersey Mike's used to be there, or something used to be there before. It used to be a sub place before. But
I think that place is from the East Coast though.
Yeah, same with the Firehouse subs.
Ooh,
what?
Firehouse.
Firehouse is bomb.
I never had Firehouse.
Yeah, that's just good.
When I went to go do this job in North Carolina,
they have them out here.
I think so.
Yeah, they got a few.
I've seen them out here. But when I went to go do the job in North Carolina, it was like, oh yeah, we're gonna give you lunch every day, bro. It was Firehouse subs every day, like, and you get all kind of shit. Like you pick whatever you want. They got big old. I was like,
yeah.
And then they still gave me like a food allowance.
Damn.
And I was like, what do I need a food allowance for? I'm taking everything that nobody eats here. I'm taking it back to my hotel room, and then I'll be back tomorrow for the new bunch.
Yeah,
yeah, that's true.
And then it was like, shit, the food allowance. You know what I bought? Fucking a sweater off of NBA.com.
Some real nigga shit. I was doing the same shit, nigga.
Everybody was at Walmart buying a couple noodles and shit for the hotel room. I said, fuck that. I got this Firehouse subs.
We straight with this, and I'm ordering fucking jersey.
Oh shit.
Hell yeah.
No, but that nigga was a weirdo though, cause like the shit that he like was saying shit like that was like it creeps you out now, you know, like well me cause I have a daughter. Like I'm like, damn, like nigga, like I said, fuck that nigga. And he would even do little boys too though. Like that shit was crazy. He didn't give a fuck. Like to me, like that's you sickening. Like I this comment pissed me off because so shout out to my cousin and her boyfriend. her boyfriend has said like, oh, I will never change my daughter's underwear, like diaper, because I don't want to touch her there.
What the fuck?
You feel me? I was like, well, if you're thinking about touching her like that, you must be a weirdo, nigga. Like that's just weird. Like I'm not wiping my daughter and be like, oh, I'm touching her shit. Like, no, like that's not in my head. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but if you're thinking about that, you must be like a weird motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it'd be the same thing with your son. Like, you wiping your son, like you touching his shit.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, that's some weirdo shit, bro. Because it's like
that's sus to me.
It's a fucking baby, bro, and plus that's your baby, bro. Like, that's not no weirdo shit. That's just you changing a diaper as a father.
You gotta take care of the baby. The baby
so
can't do,
I was like, so like, what am I gonna wait?
Needs to be done. The baby can't do it themselves right there.
Yeah. So what am I gonna do? Wait for Lydia to get home to wipe her? No. What the fuck? Like, so I told my mom, like, man, you should never told me this. Cause now when I see the nigga, I'm gonna say something to him. You feel me? Like that was just like,
you know what? It could be just like a defense mechanism there where he doesn't want to open that door for the opportunity for somebody to say. He might just be scared of it.
This is
I don't know.
I think this is what it is.
I don't know him personally.
That nigga is like a true Messian. You feel me? Like machismo type of nigga. Like, oh, I have you're my girl, and you're just here to make babies and cook for me and clean the house. Like that's why you here for me. That's why you marry me, because you take care of me. So you do all the chores. Like you clean the baby, you do all the shit. That's the type of nigga he is.
Oh, okay.
Like nigga, when we went to the wedding,
he might have just be trying to.
Nigga, when we went to the wedding, nigga, I almost fought that nigga.
Oh yeah.
That nigga was being a weirdo. Like, so I had to end up taking off because nigga they playing some bullshit ass music, and I'm like, I'm out of here. We, me, Lydia, my brother, my brother-in-law, my cousins, and we all took off. We went to the strip.
Yeah.
We was like, let's go to the strip because it was in Vegas. I was like, fuck this party, man.
I don't know when the last time I've been to Vegas.
I hate Vegas, bro.
I'm going to Vegas probably
sucks.
next month.
I hate Vegas.
Vegas sucks.
I hate.
You know.
What you don't like about Vegas,
I
bro?
think the last time I went to Vegas, you ever seen that one video with D-Lo when he fell off of the Trojan horse? I think that's the last time I went to Vegas. That shit was so funny. It was like, get down. And this motherfucker jumps off of the Trojan horse and then he falls on his back.
What
and then he hopped up like nothing happened and said, all right, I'm down. Damn right you is.
Yeah, you down, nigga.
That's my nigga D-Lo.
Man down.
Oh shit! I did. I just don't like Vegas. Period. Just because I was there and I was born there, so it was just.
My girl want to go to Vegas so bad, so I gotta take her.
You was born in Vegas?
It was just. It's just the.
You ain't even a Cali boy.
I'm not, bro. I'm not. I don't claim Vegas.
Like,
so.
who the fuck he's born?
I don't even claim Vegas, bro. I don't even claim like when there's like, oh, you born Vegas, but I was raised in California.
Kind of like I don't know if I would.
I think.
But I mean, Vegas is cool. Like for one night.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's just like, oh, you go there, get drunk, boom, the next day. Like when I went with James, because James never been to Vegas, so we went. It was cool. Like we went for the weekend, came back, boom. But I just like my mom was, oh, let's go to Vegas. No. Like if you don't have that feel to want to do it. If I don't want to do it, I'm not like
it doesn't make sense to do it. But like, and then another thing is you want to make sure that everybody that wants to go with you is on the same shit, or at least you have the same
plans.
Like a couple of people had the same shit. Like I went with Mac and D-Lo, and then we went with his uncle, and like they like to gamble and shit. But me and D-Lo can crank. We want to drink and walk around the strip, do fun shit. So it was a balance.
Yeah.
Half of the party wants to do that. Half of the party wants to do some other shit. They want to gamble and shit like that. The only time I needed money is when it was like, hey, we're going to be all in the casino today. Well, give me some money. It's like, really? You want me to gamble? Shit, I'm not gambling my money. I'm drinking my money.
That's a quick way to lose your fucking money, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Especially, I like going to the casino, but I'm like, damn, like $20. I just spent $200 in 2 minutes.
Yeah, nigga, when you down bad, bro, and you just
you know who's really good? My mom's, bro.
Yeah,
she's like, bro. I gave her $20.
That's why,
bro. I gave her $20. Like me and Lily walked around, came back. She had $600. I said, take it out. She's like, no. She kept
No,
playing.
keep going.
I said, what?
That's how Swag do too. Swag is lucky too sometimes.
Fuck Swag.
Sometimes he's not. I've been there when he's not, and I'm thinking it's me because because when I'm not there, I see him post all the time. Damn jackpot, Buffalo. You know what I mean?
It's like,
I'm like, damn, shit is going good for you, and then I go and it's like, damn, bro,
no,
you ready to
like-
get up out of here? Oh, the hell yeah, shit.
And then like my mom would just spend
$20
it back. My mom would just spend it back, and I'm like, come on, mom. Like I just gave you $20. You came out with 600.
600
Come
works for
on.
me.
all right, see, like niggas like us, as soon as we up 600, we done.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this
I'm
is my. I just.
Like,
I'm
I'm done the whole day,
I'm
nigga.
up 500, so fuck it. When it's an addiction and you up
Well, yeah.
and you think you can win more, that's when you know you got an addiction, bro.
Well, my mom and her ex-husband, they used like her ex-husband used to be like addicted to gambling. That nigga would like they would give him free rooms, bro, because he was spending so much money.
Ooh, that's how they get you,
do that to
nigga.
my mom's too. And
That's how they get you.
I be getting all kind of like emails from the Saboba. And it's like, yeah, we got you a free hotel room tonight. It's like, nigga, I ain't been there in forever.
Yeah.
It's my mom's doing shit. Like I know my son's email. I know he ain't used it.
Yeah,
like,
so my mom
how
would
they
get
get
that
you,
shit.
nigga.
Yeah, my mom used to get that. She would go gone for like 2 weeks. And I'm like, Mom, when you coming home? He's like, oh, well, they keep giving us like
Free rooms.
like sweets and shit, nigga.
yeah, stay.
By the time you lost all your money, you didn't pay for that room.
Well,
bro.
no, the thing is,
They probably got your bank account.
But no, the thing is, like,
they know when your direct deposit's coming in, so they don't want you to leave before it comes in.
It's like, nigga, they
Well, the
got
thing-
cameras. They got the cameras. They know which ones is spending the money, bro.
so no, the thing is like, so they see you winning, right? So I'm like, oh, if we keep them here, they're gonna keep like spending the money here. But if we let them leave, they're just gonna take our money. So that's why they'll be like, oh, here's a two nights for free. So I'm like, oh, 2 nights for free, fuck yeah, boom boom, and it's free.
You didn't pay for that shit already.
Now you spending all that money and you giving it back to the thing.
Yes.
But that's how they get you. I don't know if Vegas does that shit, but
They do
Morongo
that shit, bro.
shit.
That's how they stay.
so-
That's how they
Saboba
stay them all them
Saboba
lights
do
and
that
shit.
man.
I'm telling you.
Have you been to Saboba lately? They
Not lately.
They just remodeled the whole thing.
I haven't been to a casino since COVID.
Oh shit.
Honestly,
Yeah. My girl,
because I
man.
was working during COVID, so it was like
Yeah.
it wasn't.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
not going to go spend none of this money I worked so hard for and too tired to enjoy. No,
That's true. That's how I look at it too, bro. When I
Yeah.
go to the casino,
I tell
like,
Lydia that when we go, we're like only $20, $20 and that's it. Like we went for her birthday and we're like, I think this was the dumbest idea, but okay, we went for one of her birthdays, and I said, all right, I'm gonna give you, I give you $200. I was like, here, go, and I was like, I'm only gonna spend $20, nigga. I said 200, done. I was like, all right, and then she was like, you done? I said, yep, I'm done.
That's it.
That's it. I'm not playing no more. Fuck this game.
and I don't have to.
Yeah.
Like it won't hurt my feelings that know that. Damn, they got 20
when
off
we
of me.
like when we play poker at Jimmy's family's house, nigga, I don't give. I'm there because I win. Last couple times that I went, I buy in $20, came out like 160. So I'm like, okay, I'm making my money. So that's pretty cool. Like when I used to shoot dice, nigga, I'm like,
I can do that all
when
day.
you're not going against a corporation, it's
Yeah.
a lot easier to
Yeah.
you know, like kind of think about it. Because I'll play dominoes for money. Because I tell everybody all the time, I went to Movell. I majored in dominology, 4 years, graduate. You know what I mean? That's all we did at Movell. That was
that's
our
nigga
gamble.
shooting.
Like some niggas started doing the shooting dice. I didn't like my chances. I like better what I could outthink you. You know what I mean? So if you think you got me on this domino table, then you might got action. I'm willing to risk it. But man, rolling the dice. Who brought the dice? Wait, where did the dice come from? What level of playground we on? Nah, man, fuck all that.
Yeah.
all right, we're gonna stop right there. And we'll come back. All right, man.
What's wrong with Audrey?
She just got out the shower. She always gets mad when she's out the shower. Little girl's gonna be a mermaid when she gets older.
That's some beer.
We back on, bro?
Yeah, we're back on.
All right, sure.
Beer little punk stuff. Crying over.
So I wanted to do cause I you know the shit that you do with the rappers, like
Oh, the little trivia questions.
the verses.
Yeah, let's do that.
But I want to do like not rapping, but other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe food, drinks.
Ooh. Yeah, we could do that.
All right, so.
But nah, he's well. All right.
Well, we could do rap. We could do the rap because he's a rapper.
bro.
So, and he's old school. Hey, relax. he's old school. So he's gonna. So we'll give him. You go ahead and start off, and then. So this is. Have you seen
Drink Champs?
Drink Champs? No.
Never seen.
Okay,
Drink
so
Champs.
like we'll
we're gonna get into it, bro.
Drink Champs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like
Nori. And,
yeah. I was wondering if that was the name of it. I didn't know that. But yeah, okay.
Yeah, so we're gonna do that. Like if you can't pick, you take a drink.
Yeah.
Oh, I always see I always just see them conversing about a specific topic that it was like clickbait for me. So
yeah, okay.
I go to that and that's all they talk about. I don't know what they actually do on Drink Champs.
So they have this little segment where they put like Lil Wayne versus 50 Cent, and you have to pick and if not, you drink.
Yeah.
Some shit like that.
Lil Wayne versus what?
50 Cent, but that was everybody's gonna pick Wayne. So you gonna go 50 Cent?
Off of what? Would you gotta ask?
No,
I just gotta know what you asking.
All right, when you ask that question, it goes by era. Which era are we talking about?
No,
Wayne's era was like.
Well, Wayne's era started when I was a freshman.
Oh yeah,
a freshman, right. And then 50 Cent's era started when I was a senior.
Yeah.
So I have mutual respect for both of them. Where their career went after that, it's a different subject. So just on
the rap.
Just on the rap.
Just on the rap game.
Just on the rap is Wayne.
Right. Okay, yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Lyrically,
lyrically, yeah, that's
lyrically,
yeah. So all this is just about the raps. It's not about
because I don't think that 50 Cent would fell off of rap if he had to. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think he was more good at rap because when he was rapping.
You know who's on 50 Cent's dick?
Who?
Swag.
Well, he's from G Unit, but that don't mean he on 50 Cent dick. Because I'm from G Unit too, nigga.
Man, I'm G Unit, nigga.
Nigga, please. Nigga Game is a wackest rapper ever. Like, nigga, he should have never I'm anti-game. Like, nigga, don't say G Unit because that ain't the way to go. You better off saying I rock with Kiss. Like, you can rock with Kiss and I can respect it. But rocking with Game is a clown. That was clown shit.
All right. Bro, before we get
in because I got ammo.
Before we get into these questions, bro,
right, sure.
One thing I want to ask you, how far does your hip-hop history go back? Like, as far as, like, when was your first time saying, listening to a certain type of rapper and be like, damn, this is inspiring. This is what I want to do. Like, what was that first artist?
I think it was probably like 90. Damn, I can't really think of the year, but I can think of the album. It was Bone Thugs and Harmony, East Internal, 1999.
Okay.
That's a good
album.
I know that the album wasn't made in 1999.
Yeah, no, but that album is fucking.
Yeah, I even went to the point that my first nickname was Dizzy Bone. Dizzy, and then so like
and
it was.
You know who put me into Bone Thugs? Mila,
yeah.
And that nigga used to call me Skinny Bone. Because I was skinny as fuck.
And then after that, I had All Eyes on Me, and then my mom had ordered it for me, and then she remember. I don't know if you guys remember, but it was this one thing where you can order like five albums for a penny.
Ooh.
You only had to buy the first one for regular price, which was $17.99, and then you get 5 other ones that was lesser, cheaper, equal or lesser value for a penny each.
Wow.
Damn.
It was through the mail.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was way back in the day.
I thought you were talking about like the record album stores and shit. Because I was like, nigga, when I used to go to them bitches, them like taxing like a motherfucker.
No, it was through the mail, but like if you wanted something right then and there the day it released, you had to go to the regular store.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I did that. I bought Tony Braxton. My mom was like, "Ooh, he loved Tony Braxton. Ooh, look at my baby." The other 5 was Eastern Turtle.
Okay.
It was All Eyes on Me, it was all kind of shit. It was other shit that just make her think that.
What's your favorite song from Bone Thugs and Harmony?
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one.
Shoot. That's tough because a lot of my favorites come from Art of War. The Art of War was crazy, and I liked.
I mean,
they was
Crossroads, man.
Crossroads good, but you know what song?
But that's too easy.
Yeah, Ecstasy was fucking crazy to me.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Ecstasy was crazy.
Crossroads just make me. It just make me kind of like get emotional.
I think Handle the Vibe was up
Handle
there.
Vibe was cool.
And then I like a lot of their solo shit.
Oh
like
yeah,
with Crazy Bone, that Thug Mentality. I think that was probably one of the best singles ever. If you think about how you want to introduce yourself to the world as a solo artist after you've been in a group for all these years, Thug Mentality, and then you think of it. Oh, Thug Mentality is the same thing. That's all they've been rapping about.
Where they from again?
Cleveland.
There you go.
Cleveland is a city where we come from, so run.
Yeah, man.
East is 1990.
I don't know how
1999.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Easy E found them just like randomly. It kind of seems like, what the fuck? Like
out of nowhere,
because they made their own flow and they made their own lane. As far as
and they were crazy motherfuckers too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Those some crazy fucks.
You would think they from LA, but they not.
And he just said, all they rap about, if you see it on Straight Outta Compton, all they rap about is smoking weed. Like, not really.
Yeah,
not really.
It's like if that's what if that's how you hear it, that's how you hear it. But they talk about how Cleveland is really crazy because a lot of the times I didn't even think that. Cleveland was like gangster like that until you hear about Doughboy. You know what I mean? And then Doughboy is from Cleveland. But if you think about it, if you go back and listen to what they was talking about, they was talking about the same shit Doughboy talking about. But then they just wax it over with some weed songs, and it's like you think you listening about smoking weed.
Yeah.
Nah, they talk about, man, after I kill you, I'm gonna go smoke some weed. I'm not gonna even think about it later.
Real shit.
Yeah, I think to me, Ecstasy was like one of my favorite songs. And even though I never tried Ecstasy, but it's just like just the flow that they go on that shit. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, and I didn't even take Ecstasy serious as a drug when they did that song. I didn't take it serious until I think it was like Master P's C Murder, and somebody had a song called Ecstasy or something. You know what I mean? They had a song called Ecstasy and something. No, it was Cash Money. It wasn't Master P. It was it was BG, the Big Timers, and then I think Juvenile had a song called Hennessy and Ecstasy. And I was like, whoa, what the hell? They talking about some crazy shit. They talking about ecstasy as a drug. I didn't know ecstasy was a drug when Bone Thugs was talking about it. So I thought all they did was smoke weed.
Yeah. But I think Bone Thugs made me not get ecstasy because he was like the last. I don't know. I think it's Busy Bone.
Busy Bone.
I think it's like the last verse, like the last verse that he's like says and shit. I'm
Busy Bone is always the last or the first verse.
Yeah, so I'm like,
because
he got the best ones.
Because they got to figure out
which is the fat one. What's his name?
Wishbone.
That nigga go hard too.
I don't think so.
That nigga go hard too. What do you mean, bro?
Hard though.
Wish is weak.
What?
Lazy Bone is the hardest one.
Lazy Bone's the hardest one.
Yeah.
Busy Bone is crazy too.
I like Lazy Bone. But I think lyrically, Crazy is probably the hardest one. Yeah. But I think Lazy has the best flow. Busy has the fastest flow. Yeah, his flow is crazy. Crazy Bone flow is up there with Busy, but I don't know how I don't really put Busy up there, but I think Busy is up there with Crazy. I think his inconsistency. That's true. It's two people that you're not gonna miss off of a Bone Thugs and Harmony album, video, and that's Lazy, and that's Crazy, and then Wish for the most part. Yeah, Flush, Busy, in jail, out of jail. Busy don't want to come to shit. Like he ain't never in none of the. videos.
I seen Crazy Bone in the airport.
Did you?
But I didn't even realize it was in that. I'm sitting there. I'm like this on my phone, and he's literally like this.
I would have got the autograph.
And I looked up. And I looked up and I looked at him. I put my head back down, and then I got up to go use the bathroom. And
niggas be finding commercial.
Yeah, and then Liddy goes like, oh, like we have to line up already. So I get up. So I'm like, man, that guy looks familiar. So then he gets up and turns around, and I see that he has like a Bone Thugs and Harmony shirt. And I'm like, oh, but it was like too late. He was already walking like out, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, I was kicking with this one chick that was her. She used to be hanging out with the DJ, DJ Unique, and I remember them always talking about him on their albums and shit. Even on Art of War, it was giving a big ass shout out on the intros. It was like DJ Unique and he was like doing the whole voice thing that made it seem like demonic and shit. I was like, what? And then so she was like, oh yeah, that's DJ Unique right there. I was like, DJ Unique where? She was like, DJ Unique, he be doing all they album covers. He do the pictures and all that. And I was like, so that's really like the nigga that does like they shit, or he just like copied the nigga name because he know he is a DJ. He was like, nah, it was really that nigga. He was like, long story short, they hyped the nigga up. The nigga wasn't nobody.
Oh, what?
the nigga
That's
was
crazy.
The nigga was kicking with a nobody type situation. I was like, but he still get the respect because he did do his work. You know what I mean? I can't take away from the fact that he was on Bone Thugs album.
All right, Pose.
All right, here we go.
We see how your musical background, and they go back to the, early 80s, mid 90s type shit. So I already know you already kind of like verify what I'm gonna get at you with this one.
All right, so
I'm gonna do, and this is a versus, so you gotta pick one. And if you can't pick one, you're gonna have to take a shot. You feel me?
All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna give you.
I'm gonna just fill it out the first round.
All right, I'm gonna give you Erykah Badu versus Lauryn Hill. Who you got?
Oh fuck.
And AB, you got one too, bro. If you can't pick one, you're gonna have to sip that drink.
I'm gonna go with Lauryn Hill, bro.
Ooh.
I'm just a
fan. The miseducation of Lauryn Hill, bro.
But I'm just a fan.
That album was hard.
I'm just a fan.
That one, I'm gonna have to go with Badu.
Badu? Why so?
All right.
Because she lyrically,
I feel like Badu. She loses her reputability off of her weirdness. You know what I mean? That she's out there.
True.
So a lot of people can relate to how she feels, how she thinks, and her reactions and shit like that. But as an artist, she's putting more work than Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill does have a lot of good shit, qualities, and who she's in put into the game, like Wyclef, like that's something that you can't take away from her. Yeah. And you can't say that Erykah Badu has somebody like Wyclef that she's put into the game or helped get into the game. I don't know what their arrangement was. Yeah. But that she's associated with the game because Erykah Badu is by herself, basically.
And just so y'all know, because he's spitting real game, Lauryn Hill was part of the Fugees.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know that. If you didn't know that,
So even with that, I feel like Badu has a more bigger impact.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like how many times has your female got mad at you and then you try to explain your shit and shit? Better call Tyrone.
Yeah, she put your ass
like,
on game, nigga.
You know what that means. That's like Beyonce level is to the left, to the left. Damn. You know what I mean? Same equivalent.
All right, I got one. Because you brought the Fugees.
So that was a good one?
Yeah, that was a good one. All right. Fugees or Tribal Quest, or what is it called?
Tribe Called Quest?
Yeah.
Ooh. I'm gonna say Tribe Called Quest because they put us on that boom bap rap that was kind of venturing into the rap game at that time, and lyrically, the Fugees was putting us like a little bit on the Black Panther movement, like as far as like making us aware of what's going on in the world. And Tribe Called Quest was giving us that East Coast rap we ain't never heard before. Yeah. That was like following up to what Biggie had to talk about, following up what Big L had to talk about. So I would say, Tribe Called Quest.
Yep.
And they were more part of my era.
Over the Fugees?
Oh,
Tribe Called Quest, I'm just trying to understand it.
Yeah.
Tribe Called Quest over the Fugees.
Yeah. Because the Fugees,
I would say
they were more empowering. They were more.
Who, the Fugees?
Yeah, they were more empowering, giving us that knowledge that we didn't know at the time.
Yeah.
But I would have to piggyback off of what I already said, is that Lauryn Hill gave us Wyclef, and then you get so much more from Wyclef. You're not just stuck in one box.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? With Lauryn Hill, you were kind of like.
But it's not just Lauryn Hill. It's the other. What's his name?
Prodigy.
Prodigy.
Yeah.
Prodigy, but we just found out he was a FBI informant. So we kind of take away a lot of that stuff. Oh, that's how I was like, damn, did I say something wrong? Nah, because that's Googleable. Nah, but Prodigy was never one of those ones that you really had too much of an influence off of the Fugees anyway. I kind of didn't even understand what purpose he served in that group, other than he might have had a good 16.
Yeah.
So it was more just Lauryn Hill and Wyclef. I do love Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah.
But I think Fugees had a little more firepower.
Yeah, they did.
When it comes to it.
I ain't gonna lie,
when it comes down to it, I think they did have a little more firepower, because at the end of the day, we only really had Q-Tip from.
Ooh, Q-Tip. I forgot about that nigga. Damn.
So that's what I'm saying. What was your argument about?
I mean, because
Tribe Called Quest is Q-Tip.
It's Q-Tip, yeah. So I came up. Tribe Called Quest. They came up in the mid '80s. I mean, going into the '90s. So I would say like '88, going into the '90s.
Yeah.
So I was more relatable. I was born in '92, so I was a little bit more.
But I was born in '85, and I'm more relatable to that point of it. You know what I mean? But I don't know. It didn't have that in effect.
Who has better lyrics?
Ooh.
Quash. I can't even talk right now. Jesus Christ.
I mean, Talib Kweli.
You know what I'm saying?
They had fucking what's my boy name?
I never felt Talib Kweli. I respect his lyricism as everybody said it, but from the Tribe Called Quest, only one I could really fuck with is Q-Tip.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the only one you can really fuck with in the Fugees.
Oh no, I'm fucking Tribe Kweli. That's Black Star. My bad.
Oh.
Yeah, because I was like,
that's Black Star. My bad.
Because that's the thing I was thinking. I was like, I don't think he was with the Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah.
I think he was before them.
Yeah, he was a little bit before them.
So it's kind of like, that's what I said. Like Tribe Called Quest, you only got Q-Tip. Q-Tip is good as Q-Tip is. Like Q-Tip is the man. But then you going against
Lauryn Hill, Wyclef,
and then I'm not even saying Prodigy, because he's not gonna break. He's not the straw that's gonna break the camel's back.
Every time
he don't have a verse that I feel is gonna kill it for the whole argument.
No. There's an artist, a reggae artist called Prodigy, and he hard as fuck.
And he probably didn't snitch.
Probably not.
Sure that.
He's a Rasta man. I don't think that Rasta snitches.
Yeah, they didn't do that shit.
All right, you got another one?
Yeah, I got.
Oh wait, who do you got?
I gotta do one.
Oh, go no, but who do you got?
You got Fugees or
Tribe
Called Quest?
Fugees.
Fugees. Okay.
All right, that's good.
All right, what you got?
Let me see. Let's do this. Let's take it a little forward.
You can do new. You can do new school or old school, bro.
Yeah. Let's go. No Limit or Cash Money.
Bigger. Ooh.
I have to go Cash Money.
Oh my god.
I have to. I can't. I didn't really fuck with No Limit like that.
I know, but you gotta know this. That's
movement.
They did have a movement that did spark the New Orleans era. Like, I heard about No Limit from my cousins who moved to Atlanta. And then they came back to visit and then was teaching me this shit and then had me in fatigues.
I'm going to drink to this one because they both had influences on my life. Cash Money, man, everybody wanted to be like Wayne and Turk and BG. But fuck, Master P had that sound.
Yeah, you're right.
He had that sound where it couldn't be replicated, and
I feel like you wouldn't want to replicate it.
Yeah, you wouldn't want it because they were the only ones that were able to do it.
You know what, Mark? You're right.
I'm gonna drink to that one.
But I would say
I got another one. This go.
No. That wasn't my answer.
Oh no. What's your answer?
My answer is, I think my answer would be Cash Money.
Yeah, I can see it.
And I'm gonna give you my reason why. Because when No Limit was going, it was so much of No Limit. I get it. I loved it. I loved it so much. You know what I mean? How they went about their business.
Yeah.
Where it was, okay, it's Mystical album, but we're gonna introduce you to the next person who's gonna have an album. He's gonna be on Mystical album like 2 or 3 times. They're gonna advertise it inside the album cover. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Remember? I don't know if you guys remember how they used to do it.
Yeah.
They used to have Ghetto D Mystical album was at the bottom of the bottom picture. They already had his album cover and everything. His picture was at the bottom. Then it was Silk the Shocker. Then it was C Murder's album.
That's fucking smart.
And then their advertising was coming in. They were doing their thing. They were advertising and recycling and stuff, and you're getting everything. They're not lying to you. Mm-hmm. Like, these are literally the albums that's coming out after Ghetto D. Mm-hmm. And the albums hit. Mystical was the only one that shot out past the record label itself. Besides Snoop Dogg. But Snoop Dogg doesn't count because they brought him in
after the
that's like a Durant move.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
after the
you're not tough because you signed Durant.
Mm-hmm.
Like
y'all already was unstoppable.
Yeah, come on, you guys already did that, and you didn't have no competition really. So, and then here comes Cash Money, and they're trying to do the same thing. So it's familiar, but then it's like every single one. It was times where they was talking about Lil Wayne was going to be the one. Mm-hmm. And then Turk was going to be the one. Yeah. And BG was supposed to be the one before both of them. And then Juvenile, they signed him as a Durant before they even got the team started. Juvenile was his own artist. He took them to the
next level.
Yeah, Juvenile was his own artist before he signed to Cash Money.
I didn't know he signed to Cash Money.
Yeah, he signed to Cash Money and had that high song.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't Cash Money didn't do that. That was Juvenile. Juvenile was that nigga. Yeah. So Juvenile was supposed to originally be who Lil Wayne was, but Lil Wayne is Lil Wayne. And then he upped his game past the streets, which passed BG and past Turk. And then as an artist standpoint, he passed Juvenile. Mm-hmm. And then Juvenile had to leave and come back. So I think that the way they set it up and the way they went about it, and just off of the Wayne part, would kind of put them past No Limit.
Yeah, I was
because you think about what you get off of Lil Wayne. Mm-hmm. You got from Cash Money. You had the big timers basically. Mm-hmm. Nobody's. You didn't hear about the big timers. Then you got Juvenile, and then you got Lil Wayne. Then you got Turk. Then you got BG. And then from
Manny Fresh. We forget about Manny Fresh. He was like,
I don't forget about Manny Fresh, but he didn't make a lot of dope ass beats after Cash Money, other than Jeezy shit. Mm-hmm. So you think about this first half of it, the shit that branched off from just Lil Wayne, kills anything that No Limit had going on.
True.
So I feel like they win in that battle, and it's just off of Lil Wayne, and then Lil Wayne still can't get all the credit because he don't own it.
Yeah.
And he brought so many artists off that shit, like
Yeah.
fucking Drake and Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
You gotta think about, you wouldn't even know about The Weeknd if it wasn't for Drake.
Yeah.
And even though he ain't signed with him, like, who would even look for anybody in Canada if it wasn't for Drake?
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Shit, I watched Degrassi and I didn't even think Drake was the best character on there.
Yeah, now he's just like the biggest nigga. Yeah. Like it's crazy to see shit like that, and that's a good.
I got one.
I like the way you broke that
one
down, Post, man. That shit was
Little Bow Wow, Little Romeo.
Damn, that was our childhood right there.
That's easy.
Bow Wow.
That's easy, Bow Wow.
Yeah. I don't have to drink to that.
Romeo.
I'm sorry.
Romeo, come on, bro.
He had a couple good songs.
He had a couple good songs.
But it was just competing with Bow Wow. And then when you did have the time to go past Bow Wow, you fumbled the opportunity with ICDC.
Ooh, yeah, he fucked that up.
Yeah.
And it's like, you didn't need to do that. Like, I would think I Got the Hook Up Too would have came way earlier.
I know.
Yeah.
Way earlier. If you want your son to be an actor, put him in some classes like Ice Cube did his son. Because Romeo acting wasn't good. Bow Wow acting wasn't good. But Bow Wow acting looked like he had some classes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
And Master P is too rich not to put his son in classes.
Yeah. And
if he put his son in classes and Romeo just didn't go, then you got the career you deserve. You know? Because I don't think he would have been. I don't think Master P would have been cheap about it. Oh, I'm not gonna put you in classes. I already did acting myself, and my movies was terrible. Yours can't be no worse. I don't think he's gonna say that.
All right, I got another one. But this is actors.
Okay. Yeah, hit us with it, bro.
Jamie Foxx or Martin Lawrence.
Jamie Foxx. He's versatile.
Jamie Foxx, very versatile.
What?
Yeah,
very versatile. Very versatile.
Martin,
because they both can prove they can dress up like women. But
for that point,
but Jamie Foxx plays piano. Jamie Foxx does singing. Martin Lawrence don't do none of that.
Yeah.
Damn,
that was too easy.
Yeah,
I'm a Martin Lawrence fan.
I mean, Martin Lawrence, he's a funny dude.
I am too, but come on, you can't say that Jamie Foxx ain't the most talented out of the two.
I'm not. I really didn't fuck with the Jamie Foxx show.
He's
though.
Probably
you didn't what?
You
didn't fuck with the Jamie Foxx show, bro?
I mean, I watch it, but it wasn't like.
Yeah, it
like when the Wayne Bros came out, I'm like, oh hell yeah, or Martin came on, I'm like, oh hell yeah.
Yeah,
I'll sit there and watch it.
Man, I didn't use the bathroom.
Go ahead, man.
Go ahead, bro.
All right, we're about to take a break, anyways.
Because that's go ahead and mute that part. My shit made and for whatever I wanted.
Yeah,
but she'll do it and ship it to you and everything.
Shit, we don't need to ship. We'll pick that shit up.
Yeah, well, she only in San Jacinto. It's no biggie.
All right, man. So we back.
Yes, sir.
We're back with the verses, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna do one more segment, man. Then
we'll be heading out.
Yeah, we're gonna be heading out after this segment. So
all right.
We're gonna do I got one.
Go ahead.
We're gonna do LL Cool J. Versus I wanted to do another one, but this seemed like the best one at the time. We're gonna do LL versus Ice Cube. Who y'all got?
Yeah, that's a tough.
That's a tough.
Yeah, man, because that's some good. They're good storytellers. So, and they're both like backyard boogie type. You could put them on and just have a good time with your family type shit.
I'm gonna have to go.
I think.
Fuck.
Oh well, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I think that Ice Cube is better than LL as far as music goes. Not exactly lyrically, but as far as what he did with the music, and then you go ahead and transfer it to doing acting. I think
they both are actors.
I think Ice-T. Wait.
Ice Cube.
Ice. Who we doing again?
Ice Cube versus LL.
LL. All right, my bad. All right, so
nigga brought Ice-T like house party and shit.
No. All right, so LL, I feel like is a better actor than Ice Cube.
Yeah.
but his acting ain't up there as far as movie wise, like Ice Cube's is. So his shows, he does a lot of shows, which means he do probably better acting.
Yeah.
But
We're talking
Ice
about
Cube's.
we're talking about music though.
Oh, we just sticking on music.
Music, yeah.
Then if we're just sticking on music, then
I'm gonna say Ice Cube.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say Ice Cube.
Ice Cube, because once LL started doing his acting, he kind of figured that was a better lane for him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but honestly,
I wasn't really
when he was
dope,
rapping,
nigga.
He was dope when he was rapping.
he was dope. I was not. I guess you could say like I was. I don't know what episode it was when it was like, yeah, this nigga's really a West Coast nigga. Cause I wasn't really like fucking with like East Coast rap like that. I was more like a West Coast rapper.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so like I always tie back to like the West Coast rapper.
I was somewhat the same. Like I like East Coast. I like
some of the East Coast rappers.
I like East Coast, and I like everything else better than West Coast.
Ooh.
Rapping wise.
Why so?
Because it was so much more. I wouldn't say more lyrical.
It was
more that I was unfamiliar with. It taught me more.
I feel like East Coast rap is more lyrical. I really do.
Yeah.
Like what I'm saying with the West Coast rap is like what we grew up in is the game banging. So that's what like I'm like, okay, this is what I'm. But East Coast rapper, it is more lyrical. Like it has more like what's that group? I can always remember. I forget the guy's name. I think it's like one shot. I think the song was called, and it's like I forgot that guy's name. But the shit that he was spitting, bro, I'm like, damn, like that shit was crazy.
Yeah. So hands down, everything is in a general sense of just what the music is. Hands down, West Coast is probably the least most lyrical.
Oh yeah.
So,
but they spit about real shit.
Because there are some artists that are very lyrical, like Kendrick Lamar, and then Game at a point. You know,
E40.
E40.
E40 got lyrics. Like man, his shit is crazy.
E40 does have lyrics. You know what I mean? I feel like he's more of the one that's too lyrical.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So where you can't, sometimes the average person can't enjoy it because it's over our head.
Yeah, they don't understand it.
Yeah. And so that's the reason why I feel like E40 is not put at that pedestal where he should be at. It's because, and I'm even talking about myself, because a lot of shit I don't understand it, and then you throwing this biological shit at the top at the end of your shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It kind of confuses me a little more. But, you know, as far as lyrical West Coast, it's E40 is probably a top one. And then you look at E40, you say he's a top one. Who's the bottom one? Too Short.
Too Short.
And then same.
But you could say Too Short had more like a. Well, no, I think they're equal.
No.
I think they're equal on like the influence, because if you like, you know, it's like bitch. That's my favorite word, and everybody will know that shit. But if you go like, tell me when to go, everybody's gonna say, tell me when to, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, they got.
But that was really E40 jumping into what was mainstream for the Bay at that point.
Yeah.
It doesn't, but E40 itself.
Oh, E40 to me top of the line.
When my older cousins was telling me E40 was the best rapper, I didn't understand what the fuck they was listening to. I didn't understand what the fuck they was talking about.
Yeah, same here.
It doesn't make no sense to me.
Until like maybe 5 years ago when I was literally paying attention.
And then he starts dumbing it down for us so he can be considered that. Yeah. And then it works.
Yeah.
So I take it as he was way better than probably every other coast, but he was just too fucking smart. We don't understand this shit.
Yeah, because he made up his own language.
Yeah.
He made up his own language, and niggas didn't understand it.
You know who's making his own language now? Mozzie.
Mozzie, yeah.
Mozzie's making some shit that you...
I haven't really heard this shit since
Mozzie, bro. Oh, he just dropped a new song called County Time, or Countdown or Countdown or something. That shit it go hard, bro.
Yeah, I like Mozzie though.
Mozzie's one of my favorite rappers, but now I don't know if you've seen the shit I post. He did like a little, I don't know, it's like I think it's on something on YouTube where like the guy makes a beat and then they rap off like, and then he made a beat for Mozzie and he was like, he's like, I'm ready or some shit like that. Let me see if I can find it. But he go crazy, bro. He go crazy. Shit,
Yeah,
I think I say that
Mozzie
shit.
is hard, man. Coming from the West Coast, man, he's probably one of the best. Best coming out of the West.
I like his street shit.
Yeah.
The street shit is what makes him good for me because he is lyrical. He's not basic. He's not basic when it comes to the lyric, but he's very, very, very street. Very street.
Oh yeah.
But one thing I gotta ask you, Post, man, because it seems like you like a hip hop pioneer, man. So, it's kind of coming into the new era of rap. So, who is your favorite artist in this day and time? Like in this era, who is your artist that you kind of like? Okay, I can follow too.
I was hoping you would ask me that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you like this. From anybody who knew me in high school, they could tell you who my favorite rapper was right now if they really knew me.
Mm-hmm.
You can go in there and ask my shorty right now. Who's his favorite rapper in high school? Who do you like?
Mm-hmm.
Fabulous.
Ooh.
Loso.
Damn.
All the way into Loso in case you ain't know so. You know what I mean? That was my nigga. How I dress, that was my nigga. That's who I rock with. You know who it is from now?
Oh, like, hold on. Hold that pause. Hold that. Let me see if I could get this shit going right here.
Yeah, go ahead and play that.
That nigga go crazy on this shit, bro.
That's Mozzie, right?
This Mozzie, yeah.
Okay.
Like, and then this is like a little where like, shit, which one is it? Is it this one? Hold on. But yeah, we got a little technical difficulties right now.
I'm telling you though, but Fabulous, that was that nigga.
Yeah, man, Fabulous, man. I feel like him, Jadakiss, Joel Santana, Jim Jones, they fall into the same category.
They had it for a minute.
You know, they definitely had their time, but Fabulous, I feel like his music is timeless.
It definitely is, but I do feel like he does reach back into the past for a little bit.
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
Shit, right?
Okay.
You know,
I'm gonna make a beat in 10 minutes. You're gonna rap, and we just gonna hang out.
all right, we thugging. Let's fuck around.
It's that easy.
You know, I ain't gonna lie. I want some aggressive gangster shit, right?
Okay.
But as an alternative, we can also fuck with some smooth gangster shit.
I can handle this.
Yeah. Crazy.
I'm too good at this.
Oh, you finna go off then.
Hear it already.
Yeah, that's that shit. That's that shit.
Come on.
That's that shit. All right, come on, I'm ready.
It's time?
Yeah. Yeah. I happen to be one of them individuals. G.O.D. Nigga, look me up.
Whoa, kid it.
Forever scheming off the dribble, overlook the kibbles, waiting for the day when they break the lock off the kennel. I'm not official, I'm really one of them ones. Every trip I took for you niggas was out of love, forever scheming off the dribble, overlook the kibbles, waiting for the day when they break the lock off the kennel. I'm not official, I'm really one of them ones. Really one of them ones. I can't check the time on a rollie, too many diamonds. Young life in the trenches, too many dying. Mainly tucking the guinea, they ain't gon' find it. Build my reputation by taking on them assignments. Real niggas back in rotation, you see us climbing. What's a pack of hyenas, they hella lines. Either eat or get ate, fuck playing it safe. You in the way if you ain't executing the play. I'ma put my faith in this K, they never let me down. I don't remember you as a youngin' cause niggas wasn't around. But I was fly.
But that niggas, I don't remember you because you were never around.
I don't remember you as a youngin' because you was never around.
Bro,
Mozzie, he spit some real shit.
Like
yeah.
I like his shit because he just spit some real shit and like connects it to me like to the shit that like how like I said like when the podcast go big, I always want to get back to my community.
Yes.
And that's what he does all the time. And that's why I feel like he's one of my favorite rappers. And I just found Mozzie maybe like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Damn, when he was in the pen.
Yeah. Like I
he
just
was writing some real shit too.
yeah, because I seen like this documentary and it wasn't even him. It was some other dude from Sacramento, and he hopped on. Was like, oh yeah, listen to my rap.
I'll be honest with you. I don't understand they borderlines or none of that. I don't like even. I tell my family all the time today. They be like, "You still from Long Beach?" I'm like, "No, I'm not. Who knows me in Long Beach?
Yeah,
like, how do I know where to go in Long Beach? Who do I fuck with in Long Beach? Like, besides my family, y'all bring some people around me, but all my family in Long Beach is Bloods. Ain't no Bloods in Long Beach.
Yeah, that's.
But they from real blood hoods. But it's not in.
What's
Long
a blood
Beach.
hood in Long Beach?
It's not a blood hood in Long Beach.
So it's just from a different hood, like they're from Paru or
they.
Oh, okay.
From, a lot of them fuck with who we know, Devin.
Oh, okay.
So so a lot of them is from
Paru.
over there, or they from somewhere to fuck with where he from. So
okay.
It's all love.
Yeah.
So I don't have no issue with it when I go to Long Beach because we deep enough to survive. But I can't tell people I'm from Long Beach. They gonna ask who you know.
Yeah.
The ones I do know is probably my cousin's baby daddy. He from Insane, but
okay.
I don't know how much pull I got as far as hey. Niggas is trying to murk me for being a blood. Like, and he's like, yeah, I can't help you.
No, but you're talking about Fabulous because that's your like,
okay, yeah.
But that's your like that was your favorite rapper then or still now?
Yeah, now.
Forever. Fabulous. I remember ditching school to buy Fabulous' first album, and that's when the 10 Twin Towers.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
bro. I think Fabulous is like. Somebody from the East Coast that I would like that I actually listen to.
Yeah,
I would like you won't catch me listening to like JC or Fabulous, bro. Like
you want to listen to Jay-Z?
I was not really a big JC fan
because I switched over to Jay-Z. Fabulous.
I mean, I'm not saying he's a bad rapper or bad artist. I always had my top three. Mm-hmm. My top three was Fabulous, Jay-Z, Method Man. Method Man is fucking crazy,
and
bro.
it was all because of they work.
Yeah,
Fabulous was doing this shit. Well, Fabulous was who I look to as far as my style and everything. Jerseys, like I still rock jerseys. So Fabulous was my style. Jay-Z was the lyrics. Method Man was just the realness and everything that comes with Method Man. And then Jay-Z stopped rapping, and then somebody else got to take the push. I took Push. I like Pusha T. Pusha T moves up before Jay-Z, even though Jay-Z has more of a background as far as work ethics and shit like that. But shit, Pusha T is more relevant. Pusha T is still pushing. You know what I mean? And I like it. So but now to this day, I would tell you my favorite artist right now is Lil Durk.
Okay.
That dude is solid.
I fuck with that.
He's to the street, consistent. He's bringing up his niggas like Von Dyke. We got another one ready to go.
Lil Durk from Chicago, right? Yeah.
And you know what? I don't know. Should I say it on here? But you know what really made me like Lil Durk or even give him a chance? The Game. He dissed Lil Durk because of the beef that him and Lil Durk and Tyga had.
Oh.
He's the one that turned me on to who Lil Durk was. He was like, he did that diss song. He was like, you fuck with Lil Durk? And then he was like, hell nah. I said, hold on now. Let me make my decisions by myself. So I started listening to some Lil Durk. I was like, oh,
Lil Durk's not bad.
Lil Durk kind of cool. And this is way, way, way before. This is a long time ago. I was like, nah, hold on. I ain't gonna just take your word for a game. I'm gonna have to investigate myself.
Yeah.
He was straight, and then what he do? He pulled up to L.A. and told Game, "Why the fuck you getting into me and Tiger beef at the club in L.A.?" I said, "That's a real nigga."
Yeah.
And Game apologized.
Yeah.
Said beef is squash. Oh, that's a real nigga.
Yeah.
So then I keep listening to Lil Durk. Lil Durk is talking about some real ass shit, man. His dad was part of the
Disciples.
He was a gangster disciple, but what was the movement that was going on? I think it was Black Panther type.
Most likely.
But
most likely.
But he was arrested. He was doing an L for not snitching. I was like, shit, that's that nigga dad. So he for real on not snitching. You snitching, he don't like you, fuck you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he says, because I lost my dad for, I think it was like 6 months old. He's like, I lost my dad for 26 years. You snitch, fuck you. I don't fuck with you. Then it was like, why would you think I would snitch on my boy who I brought up?
Yeah.
Whether he died or not, when I don't like snitches.
Yeah.
I love the realness. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Prove me wrong if you want to, but I
it's
love the realness.
Yeah, and that's why I fuck with Mozzie like that, because he keeps it like 100, like you know, and like all his diss, like when he's dissing all these niggas, is just
and I love
strong.
Mozzie too.
It's strong, nigga.
I love Mozzie too.
You know,
he had King Von on one of the songs, and they was both like, shit.
Yeah, they
we be murdering.
You know who
murdering the ops.
Yeah, real shit.
No,
Man,
you know who
Bombers.
hard too, and like I haven't heard nothing from him. His name was T-Surf, or he was a gangster. I mean, he was a battle rapper. T-Surf or Surf T or something like that.
I know what you're talking about.
Bro, that nigga hard, bro. He's from Jersey.
Kind of like a Buffalo nigga.
He's from Jersey.
I know what you're talking about.
He hard, bro. I think it's like T-Surf.
I think it's
T-Surf, I think it's called. Bro, look him up, bro. Look his battle raps.
Oh man, I'm definitely looking up. You already know.
Man, that battle rap shit.
Man, but the main person.
But I would tell. My bad. I don't want to cut you off,
bro.
But the one that I want everybody to remember is Young B. That nigga, Young B, was a real nigga from the murder.
Yeah.
And that nigga was the best battle rapper.
Young B.
Y'all don't remember Young B?
No.
Bro, when I started rapping, it was me and Stage, right? And we only had our own. It was just us.
Yeah.
And then we had Metro. You'll see Metro with Cash Boy Tax now and all them. And I told that nigga, East Side was the better side to fuck with, but he wanted to fuck with the West Side. So he didn't want to fuck with it. But it's cool. He understands now.
Who?
Metro.
Oh.
So when you see him fucking with Cash Boy and them, remember I told him that years ago. Lil Post wasn't even born when I told him that.
Yeah.
That the East Side was the best side to fuck with when you fuck with music in the murder. He didn't believe it. That's fine. It's cool. That ain't got nothing to do with my story.
Shout out to boy, man.
Nah, but for real, this nigga was really serious. Like that's.
Is he no longer with us?
Nah, yeah, Young B. He's not longer with us. He was a battle rapper.
Oh man, rest in peace,
Snoop Dogg sponsored him and everything. He went to a battle rap in L.A. and shit like that, and then niggas ended up running up on him and then smoking him after a battle shit he had going on. But Snoop Dogg sponsored him and everything. But Young B, that was that nigga. I think he went to Canyon.
Yes, he could have been one of the big ones out of the murder, man.
But he was around my age, my level, my type shit. He was younger than me because I know his older cousin. And yeah, Young B was younger than me, but he was part of the crew. Fuck, what was they called?
They out here, right?
Yeah, they was from the murder, but they was from out here. H World.
It's world.
You don't remember H World?
Nigga,
Right,
that's
so
a blast
they-
before us.
Yeah. So they used to be for Block Runners. Block Runners was from, I think it was from Kenya too. But I don't know why they didn't fuck. I don't know why they didn't fuck with each other. But
they from down the way.
but you know who the Marcus Black used to be from H World.
Oh.
And then they started rap beefing. But it got serious. Marcus Black wasn't there for the serious shit.
By the time when you was in your bag as far as like rapping and shit, like coming up,
they were my competition. They were my competition, but not too much of my competition to where we had issues with each other. As far as that, we seen that they had issues, and then 50 Cent came out, so it was like you gotta have issues to be relevant.
Yeah.
And then so me and Stay started dissing Marcus, but then him and Marcus squashed it, and then I'd be like, well, I already rapped it. I already said it. I already said I don't like it.
I
already said I don't
what
like it.
artist y'all gotta listen to that I've been probably banging his music for like the last couple months. It's probably Big X the Plug, and he's out of Texas.
I think I heard.
He a big nigga. He a fat nigga, but his bars is hard.
I think I heard of it. I think I seen him on TikTok.
All right, I was bumping his shit when I pulled up today. Like, I was like, man, this nigga is hard, bro. Big X the Plugs. He's been out for like, I would say probably like close to 5 years now. But his music
I have to
is
listen
hard,
to him. I think I seen him on TikTok.
Yeah, he's out of Texas, man. He's definitely somebody that I've been tapping in with, and his lyrics is he more is on like the trap beat type shit.
I love the trap beat.
Yeah.
The trap beat goes so good.
But he mixes that Texas music, the slow screw music and that shit. He mixes in with the trap and the Texas beat, and plus he's lyrical. Yeah. So that makes me like just a little bit more intrigued about what he has to talk about. So when he puts out music, I make sure I tap in every time, he puts out music. So he's definitely a new artist that I'm looking forward to what he has up next as far as just going mainstream type shit. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Shit, we've been talking about music for the last 3 episodes. The 3 episodes, man.
Man,
we're close to the end. So guys, we are back on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. So make sure you guys tune in with that. If you don't follow me on Instagram, it's ABQandPR. If you don't follow me on TikTok, it's ABQand_PR. If you don't follow the podcast, it's In the Woods Pod on Instagram, TikTok, and that's it. Yeah, so
man. If you don't follow me, it's IMXGood on Instagram as well on Snapchat, man. We're gonna start the threads, man. I don't know if y'all got a thread yet, but we're gonna start the threads, man. That's the new Instagram, man.
Oh yeah, okay.
I mean, that's the new Twitter. Oh, okay. Motherfuckers is blowing that up right now.
We're gonna start that. You gonna start that?
Yeah, I'm gonna start that, man. We're gonna get the threads going, man. Go ahead and give me your.
If they wanna, if
y'all don't follow me right now, it's Camaro Post, Camaro CA.
There's a camera right there.
Oh shit, that one. Hey, it's CARMARO POST, all capital POST. You know what I mean? Camaro Post. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, everything social media is Camaro Post. Every time y'all think of something new social media, I go in and jump on and then tag that name Camaro Post so that nobody else can take it. Because they've been trying to do that ever since Twitter days. If you look at it, my Twitter says since 2009, and some of y'all wasn't even born yet.
But also, if you guys want a jersey, my boy Post right here sells jerseys too. So make sure you guys hit him up if you want any type of jersey. Just hit him up.
Getting at you
Post Jersey Club.
Yeah, make sure you guys tap in with him.
I wore this out today, but it's a little too hot for that. But anything you want, I can do it. I'm just showing y'all that these jerseys come like this.
And make sure you guys like, subscribe, and hit the notification button because, you know what I'm saying, house with the algorithm. So, guys, Pose, I appreciate you for coming by. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, man?
And we're gonna be back next week. So we're gonna lock it in. And also, guys, stay blessed, be blessed, one love.
For sure.